大家好, welcome to our second class. Today we are going to learn how to say happy to meet you. 很高兴认识您。很高兴认识您。Our learning objectives for today is a new set of finals and initials combination, how to express nice to meet you, and presenting your business card. Let's review lessons from our last class. 你叫什么名字？你叫什么名字？ What is your name? And how do you respond to this? 我叫 Fred. 我叫 Mercy. 我叫 Gilbert. 我叫 Emeka. 我叫 Ola. And this is the informal way. The formal way, you say, 请问您贵姓？请问你贵姓？请问您贵姓？ May I ask your honorable surname? And this, you use it in formal settings with superiors, business people, to show respect. And how do you respect? And how do you respond to this? You reply, 我姓. You say your surname. 我姓 Gibson. 我姓李. 我姓 Bankole. How? Then the basic politeness. 谢谢. 谢谢. Thank you. 不客气. 不客气. You're welcome. This is usually the reply to 谢谢. The last but not the least, 再见. 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 Bye-bye. 再见. Let's move on to our lessons for today. So the initials and finals we're practicing today is G, K, H. And this is the pairing that we have for them. We have G with U, and then we have K with I, and we have H with A. We're going to pronounce these words in the 4 different tones. Ready? Gu, 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 gu. Kai, 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 kai. Your turn. Hey, 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 hey. Your turn. Hey, 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 hey. Good job. Ju, ju, chu, chu, shu, shu. So these are retroflex sounds. It means that when you're pronouncing them, your tongue has to coil backwards up, almost touching the roof of your mouth. It coils backward, upwards, not downwards. It coils upwards. So ju, not G, no, it's not chi, it's not she, it's ju, ju, chu, shu. The combination, we combine it with ju and way. This is way, not way, way. And this shu, combining it with o, o. How? Let's move on to the pronunciation. Jue, 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 jue. Your turn. Ciao, 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 ciao. Your turn. Show, 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 show. Your turn. Very good. How was that pronunciation exercise? How? Let's look at the pronouns in Chinese. We've learned some of the pronouns, even though we don't know that. We learned some in our first lesson. Here we have 我, which means I or me. 你, the informal way of saying you, and the formal way is 您, and this is where we get 你好. So 你好literally means you good. So 你好 informal way, 您好 formal way. And he or she in Chinese is the same word. However, where you notice the difference is in the characters. The pinyin we have ta, and this is the characters. As you can see, there's a slight difference if you study it well. And this same ta also represents it, inanimate object, is a different character on its own too. So let's pronounce the three together. 我, 你, 您, 他. Let's go on to the plural forms. To make the plural forms of this word, you just add the word men. Once you add it, you create the plural forms. 我们, which means we, our, us. 你们, you or your for plural. 他们, they or them, their. 我, 你, 您, 他, 我们, 你们, 他们. 非常好. Essential words we'll be using in this lesson today. 我的, 名片, 认识, again, 我的, 名片, 认识. What means my or mine. When something is yours, mine. This is mine. This is my book. This is the word 我的. It is used to show possession. You place it before nouns. For example, we learned 名字 in our first lesson, which is name. So if you want to say my name, you can say 我的名字. Can you say that? 我的名字, which means my name. And here we have 名片, business card. 名片. It is essential for professional introductions. So with word that we just learned, how do you say my business card? 我的名片, my business card. 认识 means to know. That is to know somebody, not when you know an idea, but this is used only for people. I know you. Yeah, and not just that you know them, you've actually met them. Not that you've seen them somewhere before, or like the way we know famous people, celebrities. If you know celebrities but you've never met them, that's another word. So this is used when meeting people, not for facts. Example, 认识您, to know you or know you. 认识您. Then words expressing happiness. 很高兴. 很高兴. 很 means very. It is used to intensify adjectives, often appears before adjectives even when very isn't strongly emphasized. 高兴 means happy. 高兴 means happy. It is used to express joy or pleasure, combined with 很 to say very happy, which is a key phrase in polite greetings, when you meet people, you'll be like, oh, I'm so happy to meet you. I'm so glad to meet you. I'm so pleased to meet you. You say, 很高兴. 很高兴. Very happy. So just now, we learned Rènshi, Rènshi nin. So if you want to say, happy to meet you, you say, 认识您很高兴. 认识您很高兴. You can also turn it the other way around and say 很高兴认识你. I am really happy to meet you. 我很高兴认识你. You see, now you can make full sentences. So when you want to just say I am happy, you just need to remove this 认识你 and say 我很高兴. I'm very happy. 我很高兴. 我很高兴. Today, 我很高兴. So practice these common word combinations and phrases. Say each phrase aloud to strengthen your pronunciation. I read once, you repeat once. 我的名片。认识您。很高兴。So, how do you say my name? Say 我的名字. 我的名字. Hope you got that. How do you say I know you? 我认识你. 我认识你. And you can pause this video to practice each phrase with correct tones. So let's learn classroom expressions that you will be hearing from me in this lesson. Number 1 is 很好. 很好. 很好 means very good. 很好. You'll also hear 非常好. 非常好, which means very good. Very good. I feel like the degree is a bit higher than 很. 非常好 is like very good. 很好 is very good. You see, the degree of stress and emphasis is a bit different. This one, 下一个. 下一个. 下一个 means next. 下一个 next. 下一个 next. Then 好. 好 this word alone means okay, good. 好，我们继续. 好，我们继续. Good. Okay, let's continue. So now, 我们继续. And then these are the full set of phrases. How to say happy to meet you. 很高兴认识您. Repeat it. 很高兴认识您. Again. Again. How's your tone coming along? So this is very happy to meet you. You can use it both in formal and informal context. Then the very formal way to say this is both formal and informal, but then this is very, very formal, super formal. So you say 幸会,幸会,幸会,幸会,幸会,幸会. Can you take it again? 幸会,幸会. It means it's an honor to meet you. It is very formal, used in high-level business meetings like you are pleased to meet this director, you are pleased to meet this boss, you are pleased to meet this CEO. You say 幸会,幸会 after you've done the whole introduction. And how do you present your business card? You present your business card in Chinese with your both hands. You bow slightly or you just nod your head slightly. You may not have to bow slightly. Like the slightly is that one may not really notice it, but it's like a slight body movement. Or you can just nod your head lightly, okay? And we've already learned the word for card, which is Míngpiàn. Water, what do we say water means? My. And then the new word that we have to learn here is 这是. Repeat it. 这是. Again. 这是. zhe, shi. Remember that this zhe sound and shi sound, your tongue, you curl it backwards, back upwards, okay? So, zhe, shi. Zhe means this. When you say this is an apple, this is the word. And shi means is. This is the verb to be in Chinese. And let me give you one fantastic news. In Chinese, the verbs do not decline in English. You know, in English, you say, I am, you are. That am and are, that is called declination, but it doesn't exist in Chinese. So as we learn this word shi, the verb shi, it is the word we use for anybody we're referring to. You are, this is the same word. It doesn't change, it doesn't add, it doesn't remove. So let's learn this together as a set expression. 这是, repeat it. 这是, which means this is. So you can look at your laptop in front of you and say, 这是我的 laptop. This is my laptop. 这是我的 laptop. So what you can do now that you don't really have a lot of vocabularies is that when we learn some helpful expressions, you use the helpful expressions in Chinese and then you add the English word to complete it. You don't necessarily need to go and find a Chinese word at that moment so that you don't bombard yourself with too much information. So you can look at your table and say, 这是我的 cup. 这是我的 bag. 这是我的 room. This is my room. 这是我的 chair. This is my chair. 这是我的 phone. This is my phone. So 这是 means this is. 这是我的名片. So when you are presenting your card with both of your hands, you say 这是我的名片. Can you take it? Again. 这是我的名片. 好，非常好. Here, 好的. Alright, good. 好的, I will send it a lot. 好的 is the same with 好. 好的, that's the same thing. So, 这是我的名片. 这是我的名片. And depending on who you give your card to, the person may just say 好的, okay, like I've got it, received. 这是我的名片. The person collects it and says 好的. And here is a business card exchange activity. So let's practice the full dialogue. Repeat after me, each sentence twice. 您好，先生，我叫谢公. We're familiar with this. Again, 您好，先生，我叫谢公. 你好，谢公先生。你好，谢公先生。请问您贵姓？请问您贵姓？我姓李，叫玉。我姓李，叫玉。很高兴认识您。很高兴认识您。我也很高兴认识您。我也很高兴认识您。这是我的名片。这是我的名片。好的，好的。So let's take it again. I'm going to read it one throughout at a normal speed. 你好，先生，我叫谢公。你好，谢公先生，请问您贵姓？我姓李，叫玉。很高兴认识您。我也很高兴认识您。这是我的名片。好的。So you can pause this video here and go through the dialogue step by step. Let's do our new words review match exercise. So you have about 3 minutes to use and complete this. Okay, let's match it. So what is surname? How do you say surname? Surname is 姓. 姓我姓. Name 名字. 名字 happy. 高兴. 高兴 to know somebody. 认识. 认识 boss. This is from our first lesson. 老板. 老板 business card. 名片. 名片 to be called. 叫. 叫我叫 Emeka, 我叫 Fred, 我叫 Gilbert. How? And what is she? 她. And we have you. Is ni. I think we missed this very, which is 很. Is on the same line. 很. How many did you get? Hope you got all of them. 好，我们继续。Let's do question and answer review. So I ask you and you respond in Chinese. Let's go. 你姓什么? Number 2. 你叫什么名字? Number 3. You just do repetition here, or you reply. 我很高兴. "认识您很高兴." 这是我的名片. How? Let's look at your homework, your 作业 for today. So you review and practice out loud, read each sentence, and write your own response for the ones that needs a response. And then you can record your answers, your audio, and share with me on the Google Drive, and I can give you feedback. Another exercise to practice your pronunciation and tones. So you practice these tones, record, and listen to it. Ku, 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 ku. Gai, 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 gai. Hui, 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 hui. And we have new words from it. Ku means bitter. Gai means to change, and hui means can or will. And that's the end of this video. 今天辛苦了，下次见。